Renegade for Cincinnati.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Evan McPherson, the kickoff for Cincinnati.
Ready to get this game started. Here's Evan McPherson. And Monday Night Primetime is underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. You're not seeing things wrong, folks. They are, in fact, lining up to punt on first down. And he'll make the fair catch. Didn't make it to the 50. This one just short of midfield.
At the Steelers' 48-yard line.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Here we go, here we go.
First give of the game here to Chase Brown. To the races, middle of the field. He makes it in for the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0.
You know, Kate, I think one thing we've clearly learned about the analytics of this game at the NFL level, explosive plays matter. And to get one on the opening series, that has got to feel good for this offense.
That one right down the middle. And the Bengals will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Evan McPherson, the kickoff for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20.
20-yard line.
No, you're not seeing things incorrectly, folks. You do not need glasses. They are, in fact, lining up to punt on first down. Fields this at the 42. And some textbook work covering that part. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 11,
Trying it right side with P-Ron. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
3rd down here, need 8 on the play.
That's 12.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Kate, I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up, but that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that third down stop.
This offense is not leaving the field. On 4th and 8, they're going for it. They're going for it. Here's Burrow. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Patrick Queen in to pick it off. And the Steelers will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Intercepted. Result of the play is a turnover on down.
First and 10 now from the 46.
Go, Champ! Go, Champ!
Now running for the first time with Jaylen Warren. Play good for it. Looks like about 6. Second down upcoming.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Panther 60! Panther 60! Cowboy 80! 18! Pioneer! Ready?
Shotgun snap now to Willis. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
30-yard line.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
Cowboy 80! Ready?
Shotgun handoff to Warren. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Steelers have a first down.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a first down, that's a bonus.
Go! Go!
Warren quick on the draw. Look at this, 9 yards on a nice first down run.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs turning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
Unconventional strategy here, to say the least. They'll try for a field goal. This from 28 yards away.
In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for first and 10.
180!
Back to work after throwing the pick. Caught, nice gain left side. Down to the 10. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals get 6 more on their early advantage. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find payday.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bengals drive their lead to 11. McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
And I guess they've had enough of this possession. They've got the punter out there on first down. The Steelers calling their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. First carry here for the rookie out of Penn State. He powers ahead for about 5, and it's going to be 2nd and 5.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Here we go, here we go.
Back-to-back carries here. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
Offense there, Kate, went heavy with that 13 personnel. 1 back, 3 tight ends, and those 3 added blockers. Just the element they needed to spring that run.
1st and 10 from the 43.
Pack! 60 by 6, 60 by...
Now hand it off to Warren. Gets it forward for a gain of 3. Leonard Roberts coming over for the hit.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Let's go now. Cougar 19.
Trying the right side. Not much space available there. Maybe 2. That brings up 3rd down.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. It's a gain of
That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. The scoreboard reads 14-3. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They start out with 3rd and 4. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. Just 1 yard there. Now a tough call to make on 4th and short inside of field goal range. Ryan Wright on to punt. And he'll try to hit this one well. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. Nice punt here. He'll get under this fair catch at the 9.
1st and 10 at their own 10-yard line.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's Brown to start the drive. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
On 2.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4.
Here we go. 11. Right here.
Burrow from the gun. Pass it downfield. It's Chase. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. Gain of 26 yards there. And the Bengals have a 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
1st down from the 42.
12. Here we go. 11. Right in. Stop.
Burrow out of the shotgun. He's going deep. Toward the sideline, and it's intercepted. And the Steelers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
On again comes Ryan Wright for another punt. And they could really use a good one here. And this one is kicked up towards the clouds. And he'll haul in this punt. Fair catch made at the 45-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. That one's cuddle on the left sideline. And that's going to be a touchdown. It's on the board for now. But will it stand? We got to see what this flag is all about. Okay, Brock, I think the official double and then triple check this with their coach. But yes, they are indeed choosing to decline the penalty and letting that touchdown stand.
Kate, if there is ever a moment that defies all explanation on the football field, that may be it.
That one right down the middle. And the Bengals push their lead to 18.
And the McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Johnson with a return here. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
Their own 32-yard line.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Hawk 70.
Let's start on the ground here with Warren. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
1st down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Street.
Hand off to the back. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you'd really break the backs of a defense.
On 1st down, Warren fights his way through a tackle. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Let's go.
Running for the marker on 2nd. And he's able to get this down to the 36. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So with that, Brock, we've now reached our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. The Steelers set to punt it. And this is going to be his 4th effort tonight. And he sends this one straight up. He's trying to stick him deep. Ooh, and he's out of bounds before he can break it upfield.
On 1, ready?
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
This drive will begin with a run by Brown. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Here we go.
Offense up to the line fast.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Give on 2nd, it's Brown. And he will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Gosh, I got to just be honest with you, Kate. I marvel at the strength we see out of these running backs. The strength, the agility. I thought they weren't strong when I was playing, but the guys today just run right through contact at times without even blinking, and that's how you get those big chunk yard runs.
Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Steelers take over as he records his 10th career INT.
Well, I'll admit, man. Now, I got to admire the guts, the willingness to continue to challenge the coverage, even with 2 interceptions already. But there's his 3rd strike. And no, it's not baseball, but he definitely has to be smarter with what he's doing with the football.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Short pass brought in. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the 2 of them.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Dragon 60. Here we go. Set. 76. 79 Broncos. Cowboys 80.
On the red zone now. It's his back, Jalen Warren. And he's brought down after a short gain. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Panther 11. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
The play fake now, Willis to throw. Buys time, rolling right. That one connects. And this is down all the way to the 3. Offense letting the clock reach 3 seconds as they take the timeouts. And they can try a field goal now before halftime. Here comes Chris Boswell in the Steelers field goal unit. Angling this one in from the right hash, the challenge here. Boswell able to knock it through. And that lowers the deficit to 15. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Now Boswell on to send this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Bengals send out the punting unit. And he wasn't needed at all in the first half, partner. This is going to be his first punt. Starts his return from the 23. And this return finally comes to an end. What a stretch it was to give his guys a short field. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Come on, come on.
They go play action. Here's Willis. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Pretty impressive, isn't it? They built this type of lead for themselves because that's actually, Kate, their first sack of the game. And that's why smart front offices and complete teams build a well-rounded roster. That way, if a core component like the pass rush today isn't there, the other areas of the team pick each other up.
And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
Ready?
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Get it. Ready.
Third and long for him here. It's a screen play to Warren. And he'll go down here at the 16. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
Caught by his back. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Second down now, 7 to go.
18, Pioneer. 60 Bison, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Working from the gun, it's Willis. Dumps it off to his running back. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out in the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Third down, they need 7.
18, Rattler, 18. Here we go, here we go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Let's go.
They'll throw, third and long. He has the first over the middle. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards them with a first and goal.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
Breaking the huddle, here's first and goal.
Ready, ready. 18 Cardinal, check smash, ready.
Going power with the big tight end. He runs it across, touchdown. The Steelers start the second half with some needed points. Boswell gets that point after to go. And the Steelers getting back to within one score.
Steelers 13. Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for first and 10.
Big 13.
Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Halfway to the marker, it's second and 5.
Here we go. Ready. 11 MT, 11 MT.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. I'll get 16 yards on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the game they did.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. First down, and they go right back to it. And no repeat success of that last one as he only is able to get back to the line on this play.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
12.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Gun. Stop. 11 MT. 11 MT. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11.
Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game. Everyone was set, and at the line, the quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0.
On 2.
Well, that delay game certainly doesn't help things. It's third and even longer now.
Here we go. 11 Thomas. Back. Right 80. 11 MT. Tank. 11 MT. Tank. Stop.
From the gun on third down, it's Burrow. Brought in downfield by Gesicki. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Well, third and 15, you don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
So call it enough dozen on that run, Brock. It's second down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Here we go. 11 Mighty. 11 Big 13.
Brown gets it again here on second. And that one's forward for 1, maybe 2 yards. Peyton Wilson getting there for the stop.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. The Bengals with it. They've got the lead, but this game is close. Eighth play of the drive now. They need 2 to keep it going.
Here we go. 12. Right 80. Plays hot. Hot. 11. 12. Hot.
Here he is on third and short. They did it! He made the interception! And the Steelers have some new life in the fourth!
Not just a bad decision, frankly. And really, as a quarterback in this moment of the game, you got to know it's not a time to take a risk. Cannot be throwing out life preservers and giving that other team, your opponent, a chance like he just did.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
You're nuts. Let go.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they make the stop after giving up 6 yards. Good run on first. It's second down. Offense in the hurry up here.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
79 Broncos.
Here's Willis to the air. Hits his running back. And they take him down at the 24-yard line. Give them 5 on the play. And the Steelers have the first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Throwing on first down, Willis. Completed to his running back. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Here we go, here we go. 18 cards.
Shotgun snap now to Willis. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
There's the danger of leaving an empty backfield, Kate. They dial up the corner blitz, and without that blocker there to pick him up, he ripped right in. It drills you. If it had been a safety, good chance that ball could have been knocked free, too.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Buffalo 18. Go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And the defender's there to knock this away. And that effort means it's 4th down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
Punt team on the field. And this will mark his 5th kick of the night. And the punt team hurries down, and they're going to stop this one at the 10-yard line. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Stop.
From the gun, a give to Brown. And good forward, about 5 yards, looks like. It's 2nd down now.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
On 1, ready?
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd.
Stop. 180, 11. Stop.
They'll run again with Brown. And this is going to be halted just before he can reach the 30. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Bengals have a 1st down.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down.
Stop.
Here's Brown again. Got the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get him behind the line.
Good defensive tackles in this league, Kate. They can take up a couple blockers. Great defensive tackles. Well, they step the stat sheet just like that, knocking that run backwards before it could get started.
Break the huddle. It's 2nd down now.
Here we go, here we go. 180, 11 mighty, 11 mighty. 11. 11. Stop.
This time it's a passing play. To the right side and reeled in by Chase. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
11 MT. 11 MT Tate. 11 MT Tate. 11 Thomas.
He's back to throw. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Bengals leading by 8. They'll bring out the punter here. It'll be Ryan Rico doing the honors. And this one, touchdown inside the 30.
At their own 27-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. 19 tight. 65.
Setting up to pass. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Check smash. Check smash. Viking 18. Buffalo 18.
He'll look to throw it. Played it over the middle. And he's sent out right after he makes that catch at the 40-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, and sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Here he is to throw. Trying to push deep downfield. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Incomplete pass on 1st down, so still at the 40. It's 2nd and 10.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready.
Warren, quick on the draw. He's going to get him 7 there. It's 3rd down coming up. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run. Now to throw. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up. So they get dings for the holding. You got to wonder if that changes their call as they line this up for 3rd down. To throw. Brought in right side. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run. Desperation time here on 4th. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
The 1st down carry for Brown. On the move, past the 40. And he's out of bounds, so that clock is going to stop Brock, but it's not going to matter. They've got the 1st down. This game is over.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, okay? They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Here we go. Here we go.
Straight ahead they go with Piron. He picks up the 1st down for the Bengals. And that is the last thing they need to lock away this win. The Steelers calling their 1st time out. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Here we go. Dot. 11 and dot.
Again, a run with Piron. That's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its second timeout. And they'll have just one left to burn now. First down run, nabs them 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Here we go.
They run once more with Piron. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
That's another Bengals.
So the Bengals take this one on the road. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb, going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what?